It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Miami Dolphins and the Tennessee Titans. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey. Cowboy 80. Steady.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Working quickly here.
15 yards. That's good for a Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. Has a hole left. Room to run. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take a 6-0 lead right away. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go. But so far, so good.
Pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of them. And you can't do it much better than that.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive off at the 40.
Come on, set, ready.
Here's the handoff. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. This play goes for 36. And that is a Dolphins first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Set, ready. 66, Madden. Ready.
Looking on first down. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down coming up. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Got to help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Set.
Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
10 black, green jack. Set, huh?
From the red zone on first. And he's going to score. Touchdown Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready?
Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
18 Cardinals.
Brings up second and 11 at the 23-yard line.
Go.
Ward setting the pass. This is pulled in by Gunnar Helm. Continuing to move past the 45. Keeps himself upright at the 20. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
He'll take this at the 10. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Dolphins take over. First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows and the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play.
first down.
And that is the Dolphins' first down.
First and 10 at the
Danger,
38-yard line.
danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Set. Ready.
Now give to Gordon, coming right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 45. White. Set.
He'll look to throw. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Titans in the dime, 3rd down, 6 DBs out there.
Let's go. Yellow. 20. Needle blue. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hut.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Set, ready. Black, 95. Ready.
Pass play coming here. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. A pickup of 17. And it's going to be first down Miami. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready, ready, set.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to get some more yards on that stat sheet.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go, set.
They'll try and punch it in. That's good for 6 yards. They're going to have 2nd and goal now at the 3.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Trouble, 38. 33.
They'll go play action. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Through the defense he goes, room to burn. He's at midfield. The 30. Gets the 10. And he's going to bring this one back. Gets a pick 6 and a Tennessee touchdown. I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, well, 30, 40 yards into his return, and then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead.
Come on, set. Check, huh?
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He puts some juice on it. He's got it at the 30. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A pickup of 34 yards on that play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Titans are leading so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. one's complete, right side. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Ready. Black 40. Red, yellow. White, blue. Cut.
From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue, black shot. Ready.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He's got the first down grab and still going. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. Offense up to the line fast.
4th down and less than a yard.
6, Madden. Cut.
You're going to try to throw for it. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins make it a one-score game in the first half. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Smash, smash. Get up.
Lone back gets the handoff. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Ready.
Now Ward. He finds Chigakonkwo for the grab. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Tag. 19 Tigers. Go.
Hand off to the back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
19. Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Ward setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
On the double.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Cowboy 80.
Third and long, they're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. He goes to the hurry up here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Lions.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
On the ready.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Come on, come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans lead by 14. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Gets it to him on the screen. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
13 yards. And the Dolphins.
The clock has ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. We've set it down from 37.
Here we go, here we go. Red, 38.
Throwing from the gun here. He's going to push one deep down the right. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Kyer Elam makes the play.
Well, that's now a second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
That one's complete to Chimere DK. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
And the Titans
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
First and 10 at the
Drop 50,
37-yard
drop
line.
50.
First and 10 here. Ward. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space, Steve. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Ball stays at that 37 here, second and 10.
Let's go now. Nice. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. And he put everything he's got behind it. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Ryland now for the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Titans grow the lead now to 22 points.
13. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Starting at the 10. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
Let's go now. Hut.
The running back gets it on the draw. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got second and 3 now. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second.
8 yards on the pickup.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Wide open downfield. Got it! And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins chop some of the lead off before the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point set in through the rain. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to 15.
Dolphins 20.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first. And 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Gravity Lion. Bronco 80.
Running it now out of the gun. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Offensive line fast.
Brought down at the 26.
70.
Brings up second and 5.
60 Maverick.
From the gun, it's Ward. He put everything he had into this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ross St. Brown, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Warriors 70. Cowboys.
Ward now on 3rd down. That one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35.
Here we go. Cougar Dragon 60. Let's go.
First down thrown here for Ward. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So 2nd down coming up. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Mustang 19. Buffalo Panther 60. Panther 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Again, Ward going to the air. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. The kick by Ryland is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
This taken from the 12. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
On the give, it's Gordon. He's out in the clear. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 22. And it's going to be 1st down, Miami.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready. Cut.
Back to throw. Jump off caught by his back. Open space inside the 40. Past the 20. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage. Big time.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the double.
Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10.
Come on. Come.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Titans have a first.
1st and 10 at the
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
Ward off the play fake. He rolls to his right. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Will get it at the edge of the red zone as he goes out of the 20.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it's...
And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready up.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Go. 19, 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Warriors 70. Ready.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward taking a deep shot here. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the
Now, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Sending him on the dive. He cuts it back right. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
Titans 38.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. Finds some space. He's past the 30.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He loses Dolphins pick it up. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. And no surprise here, they declined the flag because the play got a first down, so they're going to happily let it stand.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Hand off to Gordon. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Dolphins capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
Their own 34-yard line.
Ready.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Go.
They're going play action. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for Titans. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
70 Lions. Dragon 60. Hey, smash. '70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. They get 4 of those penalty yards back. Still behind the sticks, though. 2nd and 11.
18, right here.
On the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Go street.
At the 45-yard line.
18, Rattler. 18, Mustang 19.
Here's Ward. This one falls incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
On the jump.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready, ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And taken. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing off the play fake. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that is a Dolphins first down.
First and 10.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Now we're on the counter. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Set. Yellow, 22, black ultra. Ready?
Throwing from the gun. Defender is there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you can't get the pick, at least make sure a catch isn't made. That's the job of every defender out there, and he made sure that one wasn't completed.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. That's taken at the 15. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Gonna throw this one. Ward. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Go! Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 18. And the Titans first down.
Ward setting the pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Dragon 6, Cougar 19. Ready,
2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good.
Check.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ward's going to throw it. That's Helm on the catch, left side. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
The give here on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First down from the 42.
Ready.
To the air with Ward. He finds Helm, right side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's another Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Okay, break. Cougar 19. Tag, go.
A give now from the gun. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Liking 18. 19 Lion. 18 Rattler. 18.
Back now, pressure coming. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
18, pot. Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. He fields it from the 8. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll try the middle with Gordon. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st and 10 from the 43.
22 needle. Set. Ready. Ready. Ready.
On the run, it's Gordon. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Set.
They'll work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Ready.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Third and long for him here. Connection is made. Io Manning. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
18 Cardinals.
The Titans, first down.
Drag him 60.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go.
First and 10 here. Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Chimere DK, the one he was looking for. So it's second down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Set.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
Go. Count. Go street. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 tight. 19 Warrior 70. Ready.
Again, Ward going to the air. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. They'll run here on first down. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Okay,
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
19, ready! Panther 60, Panther 60. 79 Broncos.
From the gun, it's Ward. Headed out right. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this third and 7. Looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Got it. Ready?
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Panther 11. Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Desperation time here. On target to Helm. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on fourth down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
60 Eagles, 60 Cougar.
First down throw here for Ward. He gets this one to Helm. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Alert, alert.
Plowing up the middle. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans down by only 2 in the fourth.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
19 tight, not ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Got it to 1. And he gets into the end zone. This After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40.
Here we go. Set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Down. Ready?
He's going to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Ready? 50, green. 6, Madden. Set.
Looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Dolphins pushing to get within range for a game winner.
Got it.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut.
No left side cut by Douglas. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Titans' 33-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Set. Ready. Black. 95. Cut.
Hand off now from the gun. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down. Tennessee calling it 2nd timeout now. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Okay, right.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Ready.
Now to throw. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins jump in front late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard-fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go. 19, 18. 18, 5 here. Let's go.
Back to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Let's go.
Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11.
He'll look to throw it. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Warriors,
At the 29-yard line.
Ready.
Here he is to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Okay,
Here's second and 10 from the 21.
7. Here we go. Here we go. 8. Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 Lions. Let's go.
Setting up to pass. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Ready. 70 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left, and after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game.
On the double.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Mustang 19. Rig alert. Rig alert. 18. Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
To throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down.
Ready. Dragon 60. Bronco 80. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Check out.
Here he goes. One final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Dolphins will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins.